Hey everyone, welcome to Pipes, Tobacco, and Whiskey. So this is post Chicago Pipe Show 2024, and I just wanted to take a moment to let you know how things went at the show. First of all, probably the best run Chicago Pipe Show that I've been to in a very, very long time. I know that Ron Pecorini was the one that organized and ran the show, and I'll tell you, did a fantastic job. The guys, the Chicago Pipe Club, really did outdid themselves on this one, and the whole experience was just great. They had wonderful seminars before the actual show started. The smoke tent was bigger and better. They had a mobile cigar lounge that was there, so if you like to partake in cigars, you had the opportunity to do that. And the show itself had more vendors than I've seen in a long time. Lots of pipes to choose from, lots of great carvers, and lots of tobaccos and accessories to purchase. And I met some new people that became really good friends, and some old friends, and some of you guys that have been watching videos came up and introduced yourself, and I greatly appreciate that. But I just want to take a moment to show you guys some of the things that I picked up, and hopefully you will contact some of these carvers and vendors and check out their wares as well. Okay, to start off with, I wanted to show you some of the tobacco and accessories that I picked up. First of all, right down here, picked up a nice little Meerschaum cigar holder for $10. Nice little artwork on that. And it's going to fit a ring gauge of anywhere from 48 to 52. So I'm going to break that one in today. Nice little rose colored stem so that I can smoke my cigar just like I would a pipe. I also gift from Janos Kokinos. Great guy, and you need to check out his work. This is a pipe tamp along with a pipe tool made out of briar. Very nice. Little poker right there that you can scrape out your bowls and maybe even go into your shank to clean it out if you need to. Jason Patrick had his son there with him, and his son is into 3D printing. And so they 3D printed these box cutters. And since I had purchased a couple of pipes from him, he gave me that. Mark Ryan was there, the savior of Perique, with his blend of 1881 Perique cigars. These are the Torpeditos Maduro, and it comes in a box of 25. These are really nice tasting little cigars. I'd already shared a couple with a few guys, but for one box, it's not real expensive. It's $100, and you can reach out. He's got several different sizes, ring gauges of these. You can kind of go to his information, and I'll put that on the website as well, that you can get some from him. I also was gifted from Sutliff a Buffalo Trace mini cigar, and Janos Kokinos also gave me 2 Cuban mini cigars, which was very kind of him. From the STG booth, I picked up a can of Resolution, which is basically a straight Virginia, which is a little bit on the sweeter side. I like that. It's not hot. It smokes great. It's in a flake form. I found a few cans of McClellan's. You can see that I got the Staff Aged Virginia 35 Ribbon and the Royal Cajun Ebony. Also found a guy that was selling jars of bulk McClellan's. This is McClellan number 2035. My favorite McClellan's, I found 2 cans of the Anniversary blend from 2002. And then the funny thing was I also found 2 cans of mystery tobacco. These were tins that this guy was trying to sell that they weren't sure what they were. They had 1 can open, and I smelled it, and I know it was a Balkan, so I went and checked, and I really believe that these are probably McClellan Super Balkans. But the cool thing about it is that the date on it is 1995. So nice find. I got those for $40 a piece. Also, in the smoking tent, there were several different blends that Tim Garrity had out for people to try. I found some Stonehaven right here, which is this Stonehaven's from about 2003. So nice little sample of that. Some McClellan Dark Star that was there. Also some McClellan 5100. And then also some Gallowith and Hogarth Louisiana Perique Flake. I bought a couple of pipes from Jason Patrick, and Jason shared some of the McClellan Navy Cavendish from 2003 that he had, and I'm going to smoke that later on today. Jay Furman, who is now a new master of pipes, congratulations Jay, shared some of his GL Peace Mephisto from 2000. This was delicious, guys. I really enjoyed smoking that one. The folks at the STG booth gave me some of that new Loki tobacco that's a small batch that they're selling now. You can still get it on smokingpipes.com and some other places as well. So we're going to do a review on that one. And then also I went to a blending seminar and made a batch of my own tobacco. They have Sutliff has a new product coming out that is Per Jensen's tobacco that you can blend yourself and make your own tobacco. So I've got some here that I'm pressing, and it's 65% Virginia. It's got a very small percentage of Latakia in it. It's got a very small percentage of dark fired in there, and it's also got some black Cavendish in there, and a very, very small touch of aromatic. And you can buy those from tobaccopipes.com, those blending components, and it's really cool. You can blend your own. We're going to have a video on that blending seminar as well coming up that you can watch. So if you're interested in that, you can kind of find those on their website. Also, if you come over here with me, the folks at Arlington Pipes and STG and Arango, this is a 4th generation Eric Stokeby travel bag, and it's made out of their fine leather that they have. Very cool, lots of space inside, so now I can travel with this when I go to pipe shows. And the cool thing is on the inside, it's got a case cover so that if it's raining outside or something like that, you can cover your bag with this so it won't get wet or damaged or anything like that. So that's pretty cool. Also want to kind of go over here and show you some pipes that I got. So we'll start off first with this pipe right here. This pipe right here is the actual pipe that Jeff Graysick from J. Allen Pipes made in the pipe workshop. You know, there's a pipe making workshop. There was a workshop there, a 2-day workshop, that you could learn how to fashion your own pipes and things like that. And it's really cool. A lot of guys that I know went to that and made their own pipes. But this was the demo that Jeff made. And he took basically just a regular old piece of briar, nothing special about it, and carved a beautiful, I don't know if you'd call that an apple. That's kind of what I'm thinking. But really nice pipe. I won this in the silent auction that was going on at there. And Jeff Graysick was kind enough to sign the card for me, the J. Allen card that he has, and got that pipe. This one right here is a carver from Cyprus. His last name is Stavrinos. He's got a website that you guys need to make sure you check out. Here's his information, Nectarius Stavrinos, and there's his information. Please make sure that you check him out. But he was selling all sorts of creative pipes that all had stands and tampers with them as well. And this pipe is just a beautiful piece of briar with some really outstanding grain work going on with that. And then also on the top, I don't know if you can see, he's kind of put an emerald color stain on there that is just stands out. Really, really beautiful stuff. So nice big bowl. This should smoke pretty well. And the case that he makes for all of his pipes is also quality. It's got a leather covering and some sturdy wood, olive wood on the sides. He is really a class act on that one, and some really nice pipes. Check him out too. This one, I've always wanted one of the Edwin pipes, and you know, Chris Barber, who is the creator of Edwin pipes, makes some of these really kind of wicked dragon pipes and shield pipes that are just amazing. And he has a fading technique that he uses. Is, if you can see, it starts off dark on the sides and blends into the center a lighter color, and his pipes go very quickly. And look at the stem work on that. The stem work is just absolutely gorgeous. Uses a nice piece of briar to put into that. Really outstanding pipe. So make sure you visit Chris's work. He's on Instagram, and that's pretty much how he advertises all of his work. And there's his information right there if you needed to get a hold of Chris. But really neat. This one is a Stefan Cashwell pipe. We call it a Cobra. This was probably the best pipe he had in his collection. And just check that out, man. Check out that beautiful grain on that. Nice, smooth. And if you look at it, it kind of looks like a Cobra. So we are calling that kind of a Cobra egg. Really nice work. From MBSD, a Mutcat pipe, which is made in Indonesia. MCP Mutcat pipe. This nice calabash gourd. Those of you that know me, I collect calabashes. And this one has, it comes apart, the cap comes off, and this right here I thought was briar to begin with, but it's actually a true gourd from Indonesia. The top wood on that cap is cocobolo. The accent piece right here is olive wood, and I think this is a rosewood right here. The cap comes off and is a nice chamber like this with a little gasket at the bottom that seals when you put it into the gourd itself. And I'll show you the gourd. It's a true calabash. I'm excited to go ahead and smoke that one coming up pretty soon. So I also picked up a Jason Patrick pipe, nice Lovat. I'm into the long stemmed or the long shanked pipes, and so this fits my collection very well. Nice little smooth that he's got going on here. Good cross grain. Nice little accent on there. Jason Patrick's, go on Instagram, Jason Patrick Pipes, and you can see a lot of his work. Now, this was a Chinese carver. His name is Wilson Wang, and there's his information. But he had some really interesting pieces of work, some very outside of the box thinking. And this piece that I got is just absolutely phenomenal. Look at all this grain work on this. Kind of a tulip shape with a horn accent. What a great pipe. New fella coming up into the pipe world from Butterbone Briars. This is Tanner Halligan. Here's his info. We have a video that we're going to be doing on him as well. And this is kind of a volcano-ish pipe. Nice smooth grain. His prices are very reasonable. If you're just wanting to get into artisan pipes and not spend an arm and a leg, this is the way to do it. I got this pipe for 160 bucks. So like I said, his pricing is just right in a great place. Really nice bird's eye. Stem work is really good. Tanner works at Rawcraft with Premal Chata, so he's got a lot of experience with working on those Buckeye pipes, and this is some of the work that he brought. And we've got like I said, we've got a video coming from him. Now, the pipe that I fell in love with at the show that I did not own were the Fiamma di Re, which is by a carver by the name of Andrea Pescucci, not to be confused with Mario Pescucci. They are from the same place, Pesaro, Italy. But these are absolutely great artisan Italian pipes. Here's his info. You can follow them on Instagram. You can also find their pipes on websites like lepipe.it. And this is a really neat rusticated pipe with some silver work right there. Look at the blast on that. Isn't that crazy? I won this in the silent auction as well for 100 bucks. Not a bad pipe. This one was a gift from Andrea, since I'm Italian and I spent a lot of time with them trying to speak Italian to them. They're very kind. He gifted this one to me. Also, look at that wicked blast on that. Good silver work on there as well. Nice contrast as far as staining goes. This one is kind of a volcano-ish shape, but the thing, look at the grain on that and the accent on that boxwood. The thing that I love about this one is that it's actually a reverse calabash. If you can see, the bottom here unscrews, so it has a little well to collect all the moisture, and very easy to clean because you can look at the bird's eye on that. Isn't that awesome? The well you can just take off of the bottom of the pipe, clean it out, and the only hole going through the bowl is to go down into that chamber underneath where the moisture collects at the bottom with that cap. And then the smoke, I don't know if you can see this, but the smoke, there's a hole that's right there in the back of that chamber where the smoke comes back out and into the shank of the pipe, where the smoke has a chance to cool off, and absolutely no moisture in that at all. So it's a wonderful pipe. I love this pipe. It's an interesting shape, but the shape has to do with the functionality of the pipe. And then this one, of course, is my favorite from them. This is from a series called the Turandot, which is an opera by Giacomo Puccini. It's a numbered series, as you can see, 91 through 100. He only made 100 of these Turandot pipes. And the grain work on this is spectacular. Absolutely. Look at that silver work. It looks like a scabbard to a knife. And in the opera, the princess ends up killing herself with a knife. And so this represents the princess. Very nice pipe. All right, so we're going into the Nate King pipes now. Here's Nate King's information. Most of you should know Nate King. He's also a master of pipe. And some of you know that I collect Canadians or long-stemmed. And this is a nice petite Canadian that he made, but with a really craggy blast. Look at the blast on that. Very cool. And then, of course, the top is a smooth. Great pipe. And then another one, I forget what he's calling this shape. Oh, yeah, I remember. It's called the Comet. He's calling this shape the Comet. And look at the bird's eye on that thing. Isn't that beautiful? The stem. Nate King makes incredible pipes. If you don't know his pipes, you should really get to know him, because this is a piece that you'll treasure for a long, long time. But the block on this one, I mean, is magnificent. Nice cross cut. Staining color is just gorgeous. This is going to be one of my favorite pipes. And then I had the opportunity to go to Redeemed Pipes. If you don't know them, get on Instagram, Redeemed Pipes. Any pipe that you could actually think of, Ben Smith has. This happens to be a J. Allen that I've always wanted a quality J. Allen pipe, but of course I can't afford brand new ones. And so I went to Redeemed, and this is an estate pipe for this J. Allen, but it's just slightly, look at the bird's eye on that. Isn't that crazy? The grain. J. Allen is a master. And this is very representative of his body of work. The bamboo is excellent. This is a great, great pipe. So it kind of shows you that I spent way too much money at the show. But I got quite a bit of body of work to show for it. And all of those pipes I'm super excited to get to smoke. Here's their information for NBSD Pipes. Please make sure that you get on Instagram and follow them. Also, I wanted to share the information for Redeemed Pipes. Ben is awesome. You're going to want to look at his inventory. And basically, what you need to do is you just need to message him and tell him what you're looking for. He has it. I'm sure of it, because he had everything that I was looking for. It's really a quality outfit. Now, I wanted to share Janos's information with you too, because let me tell you, Janos is super out of the box thinking. His pipes smoke like a charm, and he's one of the kindest people I know on earth. He is awesome. Visit his work as well. And then, of course, I wanted to share the information with Mark Ryan. If you are interested in maybe buying some of his tobacco and his cigars that he has, you can contact him with this information right here. of course, buying the pipes, getting to have some pieces that you normally wouldn't be able to get. You're going to find them there at the Chicago show. Um, is a fun thing to do, but the absolute best thing is to be able to go there and connect with people that I know watch the show, get to meet, talk to them, sit down and enjoy a smoke and maybe a drink with, and connections with old friends that I've made in the past at other shows and events. That's what it's all about. I mean, that's really what is the best thing about these shows. So if you haven't gotten a chance to go to a pipe show, you really, really are missing out on something. Even the smallest shows like the St. Louis show or the Texas show or the Richmond show, those are going the Albany show, those are going to be really fun things to do, even if they're not big shows. I know that there's also one in Georgia that they have done in the past, and I'm sure they're going to keep on doing it. You need to see if you can get to one of these. It's well worth the time. It's well worth the investment. You're going to make friends that you will keep for the rest of your life, and you're going to be really, really excited with the work that you see. Lots of carvers, lots of accessories, lots of tobacconists. I mean, it's just incredible to see what's coming out into the pipe community that we have the opportunity to share. So hopefully we'll see you guys there. Now, the next show that I have scheduled on my slate is the Missouri Meerschaum 155th anniversary in Washington, Missouri at the Missouri Meerschaum factory. We're going there. It's at the end of September. There are also some shows coming up pretty quick. The Albany show's at the beginning of June. There's the Columbus show is in August. At the beginning of September, Sutliff is doing a 175th anniversary at their factory in Richmond. The Core show, which is also in September. And then, of course, the Las Vegas show in October and the Texas show in November. Hopefully, I will be at the Las Vegas show. I will be at the Texas show. I will be at the Missouri Meerschaum show. I'm trying very hard to make it to the Columbus show because that's another great show. It's just awesome. I've got some really cool videos coming up for you guys. I did a video on the blending seminar that Sutliff and George Jensen did. I have a video coming up with the new carver from Butterbone Pipes, Tanner Halligan. Have an interview with MBSD. I have an interview with Lee Von Erck, probably the most famous carver in American carving history. Lots of cool stories from him. You're going to want to see that. We also are going to do an interview with the folks at MBSD Pipes. Let me tell you, Mitch and Sarah have really put together quite an online presence. They have pipes from all sorts of carvers that you're definitely going to want to investigate, see their work. Stuff like La Biota, Benny Joe, that Muttcat pipe. There's several carvers that they have brand new pipes from that are really works of art that you're going to want to check out. Also, if you want to see some pictures, some great pictures of all the things that are going on at the show, you can use hashtag Chicago Pipe Show 2024 to see a lot of pictures. They're posted on that hashtag on Instagram. Also, if you want to see my pictures and stuff with me and Nathan, you can go to my Instagram account, either one, Pipes, Tobacco, and Whiskey, or um, at Kuhn Music, Kuhn Music. The same pictures will be on both of those. Visit those, and if you see something you like, go ahead and like it. If you got any comments, send comments, and I'll answer those for sure. Some other great pictures that you might want to see if you go to NPod 101, that's NPOD 101. You'll want to look at his. That's Neil Osborne's Instagram account, and he's a professional photographer. He's got lots of great pictures. Jason Patrick Pipes is also got some great has also some great pictures on that as well. Jay Furman has some great pictures posted as well as the Pipery. So, but I think they posted them all to that hashtag Chicago Pipe Show 2024. So probably your best way to get started with seeing all those pictures is following that hashtag. So that's about it for me for this episode. Just wanted to share some things about the Chicago show and let you know how much I enjoyed meeting you guys, how much I enjoyed visiting with folks that I love and cherish, that I've known for years. It's just a great social environment, community that takes care of each other, loves one another, and is the kindest people that I've ever met. Also, just the opportunity to see all of this fabulous work that's out there. There's a lot to share, folks, and you really need to take advantage of that if you can. All right, well, I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you have any questions, please contact me. My information's at the end of this video, and don't hesitate to reach out. I do appreciate you guys when you contact me, and I can't believe that I get to do these types of things and share my passion with you. This is the best thing ever. That's it for now. Don't forget, make all your piping moments count. We'll see you next time. Have a wonderful week. Bye-bye.